back. We're back. Justin, Casey, and the new guy still, Zach, here on today's edition of Monday Miscue. It's Monday Miscue.
Welcome back, guys.
Feels good to be back. Now, before we get into our miscues, let's talk about the Follow Friday winner. We have two winners. Is that right, Case?
Just one.
We have just one
Just
winner.
one.
Okay.
Just one.
So go ahead, Case. Lead us in.
After looking at all the likes, the comments, the shares, the follows, our winner from Follow Friday is Matt End. Matt End has won the baseball player pack, which it includes a Marucci bat grip,
Ooh.
an eye black.
Brought to you by Anthony Rizzo.
He's going to need that eye black for the winter months, I'm telling you.
You're going to need it. It also includes a brand new pair of batting gloves, and who doesn't need a new pair of batting gloves?
And we'll make sure we'll get the size on that, too. Make sure that
We will.
that's up. So, again, for Follow Fridays, you have to like, share, or comment under the video every time we post it on Friday to be in the hunt for the win.
Correct.
And Matt, and from the Fulton Fury?
Yep.
From Fulton
and the
Fury.
more you do. So if you like it, share, and comment, that gives you a better chance to win.
So there you go. So make sure you look out for Fridays, Follow Fridays. And with that, let's get into our miscues. Who's going to start us off?
Looks like miscue number 1 comes from the MLB, which, Zach, that's your Monday
Ooh.
miscue.
Do we have enough time?
No, the answer to that is no, we do not have enough time. But my Monday miscue lies within Commissioner Rob Manfred and his handling of the biggest cheating scandal since the Mitchell Report. Alex Cora is back at the helm for the Red Sox. Suspended for a year. This is Alex Cora and A.J. Hinch. Suspended both for a year. Did not manage this season.
60-game season.
Season ends. Hiring period open. Those boys found jobs immediately.
Yep.
Cora back to where he started in Boston. A.J. Hinch in Detroit.
Boston welcomes him with open arms, too.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
You know, that's a World Series winning manager.
Yeah.
Again, they finished last place roughly in baseball this season, and they're going to hope he gets them back on track. But my problem is, again, with Rob Manfred and his handling of the whole ordeal.
Now, you made a good comparison earlier today.
Right.
I mean,
there's only been one capital punishment in baseball history, and it's not a domestic abuser. It's not a drug abuser. It's not even a cheater.
Right.
It's a gambler in Pete Rose. All-time hits leader, not welcome back, not even mentioned in the same breath as his should-be Hall of Fame mates.
Even bet on himself?
He never bet on himself. He bet with his team. I guess he always bet on himself is what I meant to say.
Correct.
He never bet against himself, and Pete should be a Hall of Famer. Alex Cora and A.J. Hinch should be out of the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they brought him back, that it's okay to bring both of those coaches back.
A little slap on the wrist.
And Pete is still out there wondering what's going on.
And the worst part is those two got the biggest blame for what the players did. It was the players' idea, and they took all the heat for it. And guys like Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and the rest of the Astros, you know, they get away unscathed, and you know that's my.
They almost won it this year. They almost got to the World Series.
Made it
yeah,
back.
thank
Oh
God.
my
Thank God it
God.
didn't happen. Anyway, miscue number 2.
Miscue number 2 is me, and that would be the Dallas Cowboys head coach, Mike McCarthy. This guy is just a disaster of a head coach.
I still have the Fire Mike McCarthy shirt with the Packers.
Green Bay did the best thing by letting him go, and Dallas said, well, we'll take him. And yesterday against the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers, you have nothing to lose, and you get a 4th and 1, basically to give yourself a chance at clinching the game at 4th and 1. And he kicks a field goal instead of going for it with what some would say is the best running back in the NFL right now with Ezekiel Elliott, and he decides to just kick the field goal, and that wasn't enough because Big Ben drove the Steelers down the field and gave them the win.
8-0.
8-0.
8-0.
8-0.
So there's that. And to wrap mine up pretty quick, TB12 goes down. Was that home?
That was at home.
At home. And it's kind of my running theory about what's going on this season with Tom Brady and the Bill Belichick side up there with the Patriots. I think they're both meant for each other.
Right.
And I think what's going on with Brady right now is they still can't. Their record is, I think, 6-3 now. I believe it was 5. It was
correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
6-3 now. I still believe he can't get over that hump yet. They're not a dominant team when they're facing good competition. But someone just made the comment that Drew Brees is 4-2 against Tom
Yep,
right now.
He's the only quarterback to be 4-2 against
Right,
him.
but now with a different team, Tom's a different team. He threw 3 picks last night. Looked terrible. I mean, then again, the defense came in with a great game plan, how to attack them. But he brings in Rob Gronkowski.
Antonio Brown
just comes in. They had a little miscommunication there on some routes. So, he's still trying to figure it out, but you can just see that they're stumbling out of the blocks, even though their record indicates otherwise. But they still can't beat those elite teams for them to be able to, at least for some bettors out there, to safely say, I can see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning the Super Bowl this year. I can't see it. No way.
It's interesting because I think we're all waiting to see what was it Bill Belichick the whole time.
Was it Tom Brady
the whole time? And I
Right.
think they're both at a crossroads right now where
They
maybe
are.
it was they needed each other.
With that being said, this is Zach. That's Justin.
That's Casey.
I guess
I'm
I'm
Justin.
Casey.
That's
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, make
And
sure you
this
tune
is my
in.
Thunder.
Tomorrow, Top Play
Plays
Tuesday. Get us your videos if you know
Are
them.
excited. Zach at championsevents.org. Email it.
See you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.